Ebusuya no so. Jumadi no the dialogue show. Anopay mamena wase say ode we feeding atowa na why the dialogue show. The #1 show and anopay yeno babe share mo na ya san so adwen ya man Ghana kwan be fa so a Ghana ya dia soma ya som say baby a person de Ghana koduro no ye nyina ye be ehu ne say ntima me na wase anopay na me san so emo akwa ba me di e de nsempera Emmanuel Mat efisame ya ekono yedi agudie mu nsem ebe bro ani jeje mu nsem nso ebe ba wa akwa na fi wi a nsem awodra yedi atoba maso ye nimdifo atwetwe eho enkomo kama pa ntano pa nso odum ne umie no ama ye nkwa ama ya hoden kyese de we anim sie ye no ama ye kwan se yenye ne ye nso a ebe ye ntima me na wase anopai na me nsa nso emo aba so se wadwene ye ene anopai na anopai futu sem a ni nkran hye sem a me pese yedi ehye ede yase ene se daye bia wason anamo bia wabo trimpo so betu no gitum se wo sha se wutu na ayiye ti asiesa daye sum bia woson anamo bia wutu bia no the moment a wo sha se tuo no hu se you are halfway ayiye na nya ho akukuduro na tusa anamo no na yade ebe boy ye papa believe you can and you are halfway. Believe you can. Obetimi aye. Na jidi udaya wasun. Plans awafa. Anamo peso utunu jumbu sumi na watchi sha wo sha se. Why wadwe say na wo toss men 2 bags akọ site. Jitum say you are halfway. You can. Na sana mo no be ma udaya so na timi abam. Adwuma wo say wo sha se. Jedi also shout what so that say 5 years 10 years ahead of you also be a businesswoman businessman be ko Dubai China ni bi and then na wo shout say gitum say ubetumi aye if so say mitumi ade nyina yes and Christo a o hya me den no ka me ho nti gitum say ubetumi aye na nya abotre na wo nsusuye no tobo ase toto no mako na yedanya obetimi aye na wo de ho aseda ne ho animonyam e de ama Israel Nyankopon boss ne asase ma me na wase e na no penti faka wana yeso faka wana motuo ho na ye na ebe yi efi say ayeyi kura nso awie ma me na wase na no pai ye bedi nkomo e de ama energy sector levy ene na esese ehye ne dwumadi ase ene na aba betim na empanya wodo ne ekwa wodo bia kan ma no abomu se enya ade ene no wonum ebetimi aye oil marketing companies chese enya ade a wonum ebetimi aye adavafo ene Ghana fo nso sei ena ene na ehya ase ne yeso so yesi esomu afa no pay ye bedi ehon komo kama etumi ede amount sanso ena Galamsey tokwa no Galamsey kon no eno so pempen so ben ena akwa koduru inso ne te ana se jinsemu kura ene anopai edabama so ebehwe na yetumi adi ehon komo kama enso na yetumi edi amawo anesefo a wote atua se won kwadwuma efise wonwuma yemuni niam bia wo hwehwe ene wonfa ahodie nsensem bi enkoyie no anopai se ebehwe na yetumi adi eno so komo kama na yetumi edi amawo na wotwe ye wo mu ye BC nsohwe no enso so ebetimi ahyase empanyimfo betu anamo bi a esefata se wode bomb fa na baso na nsohwe no wotimi twire na wotwire no wotwa ne yie anopense behwe na yetimi adi ho nkomo tentem so etimi adi ama dawbo munsam nso dawbo nkrata no munsam so anopai yedina so ebeka ho na yetumi adi ama otima me na wase se nende di kan a wo dwene the biggest family a the dialogue show abusia na ma me mo watrase na me nsanso mo akwaba ha ye toatwadwen na yakeka adwene nyina de sie ni na ye de aye magana ye ntu yi hu firi mu a enya de a ebeye yie enti bomode a na fa wo hyemu bie na megina hai na won so aye crowd so do be hyemu no ye toatwadwen fo adwen bra me nso me mfa wadwen bra sade ebeye na Ghana no ye nyina ebetuma ye ni ye sade ye nyina so ye pen ntene enkomo obama so pa ntimi hye unkran se bomode a na ma wafidie no and na 2 TV dwumadi no the dialogue show meeting at the Nsempera Emmanuel Mate if some ya at the call akwakosi se ye no nkron ebebo apemu na ye de dwumadi ebrewo no na over the weekend ye nyadaje ebo anan ekokohwe communities a wonum etu Galamsey ni bi ewo na ene ye be yimfoni bi e de akyerew na ye hu se ba bia ye gina sesi aso man no ye nyina yiye ba bia ye gina sesi a ba bia Ghana o man Ghana ye gina sesi a no enya ade a ye gina yiye kwa fi se ye nsuo no ye nkwaye no e ho asem no e ma na wie ye okon no ye ntimi nkon wie ye afa kura na mu aye tin papa ne ye the evidence aye wo no ye de be kire wa no pai na wo hu se ba bia gina no so man no enya de egina yie se ye depend on ye nkwaye ene ye nsuo dia ene na obehia se se yetimi yesechire yesen na ye ka asam no se de tie na ye yi amanyo sem politics edi free mu se de be na Ghana na ye hwe no ye nyina nso ye nsa ebetumi aka ne sa na etimi edi abo se mmia bia ye kɔ ye pa na hwe se de yesi aye kwaye yesi ye nsuo na nsuo na ni fi nsitie na so tra ma obi twamfoni de be kire wa na ikamia se bia won tiase yie ana wote office na obi twamfoni ana obi fra ka che so o okon na wo kon ekoyie eye nsuo na ni gine a me pacho ye na midi mfoni ebe kire na wankasa wa hu se ba bia gina sisi ya no eye ana se nya tumi de ba bia gina no enya de eye kra fi se nsuo ni kwaye no ginsemu ese papa enti komo bie e kan komo we hu afisa me ya no e kwa kosi se ye bema emu so ena no pe the dialogue show beba na we no ye betra se na yetimi ene wo edi ne kama pa ma me na wase na afi me nsanso emo akwa ba na yemfa sports yemfa entoa so intentem so emfa ema na sana sports no ebeba no na me kai se na wo twetwa mu na Ghana ban esoma eye oman photo sam for finance minister Eco Parliament na wode eye levy a friend energy sector levy wode ekokoma atwa ntia kan se dumso levy na ene pe aban ne hyehyɛ ne ne sese sa levy na hyase ye adwuma te na otofango a esese one seed na that's one no ese utua ene obi otofango bia no esese utua oto gas na akofele cylinder na one seed obetua if say aban hyehyɛ se ne na enhyase na enye adwuma nanso oil marketing companies no dodo na no e de krata aba bonte se nya ade a wagitum se ne sa adwumadie no ana se eto no se Ghana for hyase tua wo mo so wo ka ho bie obetua no wo ne aban enye adwen yene impanyimfo awodo na so bedi nkomo anopai na yeti dinti a wo mo etu sa na mo ne wo mo ekasa asem no mpempe de yemfa eye agopramaso nsem no emfa entoa so emfa ma osi ahene na ede agopramaso nsem no ananopai wo de ebreye na fo wi a nkomo ho no ye be sanso ato asama ye be sia.
TV, the dialogue share. So the course of world of sports. You know, Bobby Shana pay. But see live on Facebook, you're live on YouTube. Me na Net2 TV GH. Now what's your link? Now we are seeing a part of the show. You must see ya. They are trending within the weekend. No, you know Bobby say it is A to Z about sports. You the brand on pay. Yes, I say FMF, the world of tennis. So French Open, no. The beer banawi na kono na nika na emo dene so a man of Yakoba say yes ya baywa a friend Coco Golf or TV that part 1 no I just say na emo den or Nessa Lenka and the payment so ye weekend inti production boy me na how are yes so screen no Coco Golf we need that was 6-6-6 against 7-2-4. I just say, you know about it to win this important French European. I know dene, but you want a basso. So to win this year, a weekend, a mano afemo. Now, the course so, our man soon say, you know Bema archives. This game it taking 5 hours. 5 minutes, 1 game. Tennis day, unya butrea, unya choma, untunya part of it. But the command say, Akaris, and so every nene day no, just say na, a more dene, a more civil panach every year. In Thierry Hawa, Akaris, it will rename the tennis game no weekend, and not just say a more than some except of that game. Name it was so. Right, so except of that game happened and you know I see now you're switching to football because of time. And na a UEFA Nations League. A more dene final game was between Spain and Portugal. Once again, CR7 just say born day onimbo. In terms of the run objects now, obeying what you pa. And to enjoy some highlights of the game across and between Portugal and Spain. Now Spain for no. A loose game, 2 penalties. That was 5-3 on penalties. Game and day 2-2 after regulation time. It's just a certain game, no, penalties. You enjoy highlights of the games, of course, and between Portugal and Spain. Emma Twasu.
And you get a look at just how quickly they cut you open. Zubimendi starts it deep. Slow possession ball. Little flicker.
Supporting them with a go-ahead goal in this UEFA Nations League final.
Germany.
Wonderful response to come back. Williams is there first. Nico Williams, Ruben Diaz, Portugal team that came back from a goal down to win on Wednesday. Now how did Portugal respond? Into the middle. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes! What a response! Portugal's left back ties the game!
Well, the big question is going to be, is Ronaldo on or offside here in the build? There was a question whether he was behind the ball or not, and that was...
Could really do that. Conceição, does he have the speed? Does he have the speed? Flick back in, or is... Too high for Ruben. Yamal clipping it up. Nico Williams trying to get it at the end of it. He does. Joe Costa was late getting there. Nico Williams to the byline. Williams blocked. Yamal. winning the Champions League final last weekend, scoring in the nation. Sometimes you don't win for years. But I'm caught. Dre hooks the cross in. It gets knocked down awkwardly. Roll back in for Pedro Neto. Korea, Nico Williams. Jamal trying to find the angle there. Lenormand. That's part of the Lamine Yamal conversation. Great start to it.
Nico Williams and 17-year-old Lamine Yamal. That is a 20.
Resets outside. It's Ruben Diaz, the center back. He'll cross in. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Push. Pedri able to keep under pressure. Mendes into the box. Deflect across. Ronaldo! What was that we were saying about Korea? Nico Williams.
AVA 2-2 after regulation time. What I say, the 40-year-old CR7. I just say, Obuejuma Pa. And to give me, I will say, a travel to penalties. You enjoy the penalties of that game now. Yema Twasu. Portugal every UEFA Nations League for the second time. And Tiamo, the 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo Abaso. Obise Okobobo Saudi Arabia Tino, Nevi Aba. Bachale, CR7 still remains CR7. Yamon Abaso. At that age, so Oguso fight. Yama Ghana ha. Naturally, Ghana Premier League, Bibia Manewi 2024-2025 season. The Biani Bossas and a Ghana Premier League title for the first time. El Club no Abako Simu. Mamma games in a Barcelona final day results. The final showdown. The final showdown. Barcelona Inti results let's say Asante Kotoko Ebe Lusu ya on crying by 3-1 against Vision FC. Then also Hasselfolk Eshe Samates by a goal to nil. Goal Stars 4, Akala 0. Blues 4, Lagos Cities 1. Bichi United 1, Young Apostles 0. Ediana 3, Basekoli Stars 1. Nations 0, Heart Alliance 2. Mediama 1, Bekum Chelsea 2. Then Vision FC 3, Asante Kotoko 1. Enti you heard that game now course between Vision FC and Asante Kotoko no. They enjoy this highlights bra. Vision FC then Kotoko game of course on kind no. Yeah, share how a game no. Of course and on kind.
Justice Blade Peja ball now. Born a buy and you had a ball in 50 no. Not your Vision player be our and they give room to entry. Our control bonus, our ball power, deflect your ball. I think it's a very, very good goal from Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Justice Blade Peja ball now. Born a buy and you had a ball in 50 no. Not your Vision player be our and they give room to entry. Our control bonus, our ball power, deflect your ball. I think it's a very, very good goal from Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Justice Blade Peja ball now. Born a buy and you had a ball in 50 no. Not your Vision player be our and they give room to
Asante. Wofi Banche. Second half here, Anobamu, Edmond Asante. Probably Antikano Adiama. Vision Football Club. Anunkoni goalkeeper on Asante. Wofi Banche. Second half here, Anobamu, Edmond Asante. Probably Antikano Agyapong. Vision Football Club.
Right, so highlights of game course between Vision FC and Asante Kotoko. And the Adikakra at the Amana pay. Bibiani Bosas and a winning Ghana Premier League title for the first time. You enjoy some highlights of the game course at Bibiani winning by 4-0 against Akara Yansano. Na Yemetwaso. Right, so Bibiani Bosas, Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 champions. And see, Mame, the stats about the previous. Okay, so this is a year Bibiani Bosas as current champions for you. I'm winning Ghana Premier League title. But boy, my basso. So why you do my dinner pad which I left this particular trophy in here. Boy, my basso say, but you my dinner yeah, and what get you anoyana. Ekoye etiamo bi ne goals asinabaso. The last 5 GPA winners no. All right, so in 2020-2021 season, Hasselfolk and a winning title no. 2021-2022 season, Asante Kotoko. 2023 in your new champions, Mediama. 2024 in your new champions, Samates. And 2025 in Swasen produce a new champion, which is a Bibiani Gosas. It's a ball being a good for about to say, Amaya Juma Dene, and I'm going left say title no for the first time our club in history. Now let's talk about a regional football. Okay, so Greater Accra Regional Football Association Gafa. Adeba Kwana, Enika Akono. So Omobo Emanti Omobo Modern, Enema Bawa Bo Modern, Greater Accra Regional Football no. Omo Abu Abaso, coaches, any players, any can, Mesitego Kwaku, any coaches folk, a team no. Just say, or one more than pa, at a game promotion cry, and about the premier side, I just say, or more one abaso. Now, here, the month, when I monthly awards, it's a March, April, May, or one more than pa no, and I just saw more abaso, I just say, the ball, Gaffa Basso. Greater Accra Regional Football Association Abaso. Amasan Alanche, a year the middle league na enche, about Shassia to say, it will be Dene, I would Division 2 hall. Say Gaffer for Bobo allowed to say yes. On burning your denso, and now what denso, akufo-addo Kwasayana enough from cry. And see, middle league draw no, say in the film by. You bet say, Ura Samuel Abuebri, A.K. Qatar, on the chairman. Emma Greater Accra Regional Football Association no. Na the see no if I so there was so any boy association no yenti urakata na emetwaso
bia nyamiadum bia ko fine ya bepa middle level ntuma and I have some awards for the hard coaches, referees, any players. That for 3 months mentally award last year 3 months. And at this time, I say 3 months. You know, and then we are fine. The bomb by the every year, the Copa Sua, and we come from Pagusu, maybe the Anya Pine.
It looks like say Greater Accra Association is very active part, and then they show cry.
And we say that you me Jaya, and I will know Buma, Meduma, and the me, I'm new Buma, over by the human man, I'm better me, and I'm making sure that Greater Accra football, maybe one day it's so Greater Accra football. This to one by on Bayadi, Chairman on Bayadi. Once upon a time, not chairman was going to Makata, but the buy and regional football and the point. And enemy encouragement, Yana encouragement. The same make sure say, maybe send a mayor at least that's me up.
Ora Samuel Abuabri AK Qatar chairman Emma Gaffa and Yatsenenka. So we are now come 14 June. And at middle leg, you know, you be say El Greater Accra region. So group A, no, I'm a K2 seniors, Newtown Young Youth FC, Great Ambition FC, then also True Life FC. Group B, no, A John Pencil FC, Asanska FC, Tema United, and also A5 Renses FC. So June 14th, and I be Saturday Greater Accra Division 2 Middle League. There are team in Nabaso. Yeni Abema, Odiago Kofi Asante, Esudima Kotempa, Mubuana, Bo, Akwasi at the regional level. Yebesia and I pay a brinty, menasi for your time. Femi Kofi Amponsa, you're live on YouTube, you're live on Facebook, Nina Net 2 TV, GH, the dialogue show. It was with in Sempera matching.
Say, osi ahene at the sports at the aba newie at the amaye. Sisi ankoma me no bedu so. One wade fe ya ekura me ewa hai. Obebisa se ebia eye die ben ade. We eye nsuo. Bremu nsuo. Nsuo a bremu nsuo no enenie. Na me bisa wo ma ye di bremu twa wo mfuruma. Ene woma di bremu etu wom ho se achemkwa menum bremu se de onananom di jaaye enie de onananom di jaawo no de wowaye nie ti de odi beja nchirima enso nie. You see, ya politicize bibia waye mamu ha, including your water bodies our manfo ni pabone for ese no kwaya wono ese no eno so sokra no ya politicizing no. Over the weekend team the dialogue show team aba pro kokohwe insuo aye tu Galamsey ewo ho nti aginam ankase ehono mpotemo ena yekokopie ne yekopie no yebomode ya asa nsuo ni bi na sade be na be hu sade ye kan enye bosrimka enye kire nsuo ene ya asa ne ya hunu no nti mecho videos ni bi na wankasa nso wo de wi bremu achemkwa onu bremu hwede bremu nsuo aye ebia 10 years ago 20 years ago 30 years ago na otu kwan ekọ amanone wuni Ghana hanomo ene se de na wo kona bremu no picture no wani so no se ne sa na tie de a ene na Sunday ama say ena bremu ensuo ne tie videos ni bi ebra me ankasa na me se ensuo ni bi ne hwese ne sitie my own potem watch say one more treatment the see one DCE the DCE of Etiwa East say one ni nuanom ena ene one mo etusuo the chess kakra ya betimi edi ho dance ya dia ma say in 2022 ena government of Ghana ama tumi krata say ankasa ni potem ombetimi aye community mining honomo asase otwa to honomo na 100 acres as I'm speaking to you womo aye community mining na wie nanso yeda so tu informa gudie won potem honomo a wonomo a edomfo ho ekasa wonomo afa ho de ko omumfo mu ekasa wonomo atete wonomo nsuo enso so ekasa it tells you say ade no ano ye hye ano ye din enti minister of lands Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa yewra say utwam wa nyina mu na ofi say Galamsey ntokwa no wakon say the manpai John Dramani mama kind of position within 1 month or the AI be fight Galamsey na pacho ensure ne tie nie ensure kra me hu a ice mock ene ye dia fra bibi eye ensure untimi nnom wo untimi mfa anye hwe untimi mfa ngu doban so the current state of bremu no ene kura no hai ensuo ni nie baby ensuo na duru nie omanfo tu Galamsey no pa omanfo tu na yenkonko videos ni bi na wankasa so di ho dance here
how nyina ne say yenya kwan enkwafu ye hwe ha no mo a disi abetutu yensase ni nyina wa ha mapiti ne teta ha deti yenim se dwuma na oye no enki ye penka bomti ko mekata so maye ya hwe ni mo a o mekata so ya ha o kese pa eda yenim kwala nso wa ha efia ne wa ha enti bibia betimi yesinti ye penka bomti ye sre disi ni se omra no mekata so maye ya ha o kese pa
Amrana wetu no so on kata so no how ben de sa de bremu biom
oh e de bre ne se si ye nim ne ye besi o ye nya kwan ma efu nsuo yira e fa ha nyina na kwan na si
Tukra ma ne so e then no how na ekoso ha
Ipa cho me ha nyina ne se ye nya kwan enkwafu ye hwe ha no mo a disi abetutu yensase ni nyina wa ha mapiti ne teta ha deti yenim se dwuma na oye no enki ye penka bomti ko mekata so maye ya hwe ni mu a o mekata so ya ha o kese pa eda yenim kwala nso wa ha efia ne wa ha enti bibia betimi yesinti ye penka bomti ye sre disi ni se omra no mekata so maye
ama na me ni me manyina ya buada enti me srem sama abade ne o ye sre no omna no me hu krawura no me hu committee for a won kronum na fesu e yan youth for so ho no omna me hu ye no asem bi ho mo ne yanka no fie sika e ma yen sente sade a ene ba bia enso ne be fa bia ne ye de be fa e nyinam DC na ya sade o ne nuanom Dinu ya film ana mu dia sa bro no e wo krom ha sei hwede o ma ye sa se hwede o mu dia amna toto o hwede o ma ye tie ba ne me megu amna me be wu ana pani ya semu sababa dia ene mu sumu som na mu hu ya mabo ya pa mu chew ya pa mu chew ya pa mu chew
Usamjirisa wo hwadwiru enya baabia o enye kro bia hyeto kro baabia o eye ankase enyinam in Atiwa East constituency da enkan Kumase Kwantempon hu na die hu ba ko mu ni se uduru ankase baabia nanado dankwa akufo-addo eye bypass o ye overhead bridge no wono unse udu won ma se o magusu kakra faso kakra na hwe ade ne nchem ho no mo a ena se de manfo no kan ye no se wo mu DC ni nua fi ena A2 Galamsey ewo importem ho no mo no o fa no kakra bia bo se o mo ye adwuma na hemna che na o mo di nsu ahoro kwan no sinte wo twam a obeka se kwan no eso da so wo twam a ase kwan no eso hwe ni so okọ anim kakra obehu se yes wo mu tu Galamsey no wo papa na insu ye bremu nsuyo no wo mo sinsuyo no ena wo mo adi nsuyo no na wo mo de horo wono mo Galamsey na yanhwe se de sa videos ni bi NCTV se baabia wo sisia ne entokwa ye so ano ye ko se ye beje ye nkwae ni nsu akosi wo no enko baabia ye enko baabia if DC district chief executive under this government a government or promising Ghanaians so the 1 month ebe to Galamsey ase government or promising Ghana for so the AI be fight Galamsey the DC enyam na meka me ni o mente o man for ne say DC of Atiwa East woni ni nua fi utie video na e ma no bodin ma me mpanyifo no wo mo bodin woni mo wankas na nyam o munim wo mo ya import wo mo amfiri ba bia kromo no mote o mo si nsuo to a said the beye no benya kwan ko mu mfom ko mu nya because unim ba bia betia wo mu mfom kwan so nyina na efrade ntino unhu ba bia betia nsuo to a untimi nkwafuom enkwala nso wo ho na hwe wo mu tu so mu tu no kronum o tu no kronum na yemisa lance minister say anamo bai na wotu so bu Galamsey ntokwa no wakonta ba bia wakon koduru say o ma ye successful ana so mu gusu a o mu so sidi a mpacho yemisa say we wodani akwakohwe na when was the last time a minister o twa mu fa ankase anyinam e de ko Kumase ana so de bankan won to ne bo ase na won hwe fi say insuo bra mu nsuo no enie na we see mama nka asemi ncho no kwa ba ko wade mu nie achimfo a ye de bra mu twa ofuruma ochini a ye de bra mu twa ofuruma say wo Ghana na wa manone bese bisa say we enya ni wo ma enya ni nguase amfa ma say wo ti bra mu hu na onim wo ma A2 Galamsey onim wo ma mo se nsuo na nsuo a wo nananom di gya wo nsuo a bra mu nsuo a ugina mu a utie onwa abu egu ase a wo nananom ebo ho ban edi gya wo ochini a wo di tu se achenkwa wonu bremu achenkwa wonu bremu hwe de wo so di gya nchirima wei ene sikani bre pesamin kuminya nya atwom amanyo sema yenya ni hie na ye huni tiu 90 hwe de wo di gya nchirima achenkwa wonu bremu de ona nan bi gya wo no de wo obeto ye kama fefe no de wo di gya. Can you imagine we would be Japan? We are dear na de beye would the gu no buy so and now no and now the no aduane and now the horo car mpont mi mfa horo car e fa ne car untimi mfa horo bremu nsuo enie ekurawa obefi se ice kenki anopa mi du adwuma ma mi yiye focus eh na ice kenki ne enyu sa no hwe bremu nsuo no enie bremu ochini bremu nsuo ni nie lance minister bremu nsuo ni nie omampanyi John Dramani Mahama bremu nsuo ni nsuo ahodo aka se wodi AI be ko Galamsey wodi boso back betu ase no bremu nsuo de atie nie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama MC Atiwa East omanfo se wo no ma nsuo na yesi hwe nsuo nani awunyade a wope sika a wope enti hwe o manfo se woni afi na de maye nsuo no de nsuo nani aye nie TDC anopai wo officer nya kukuduro na ma mun sabi nsuo pon so na nom hwe se de ona nanum di ja wo no in the name of politics de waye ni nie ana bodi si de waye ni nie wonu afi ani watu atodoma mutu Galamsey de maye bremu no enie na yedu ho no no yemfa videos na aka ne bi emfa trust of amount na hu de bremu no ene e kwan a wo mofa so a wo mo block nsuo no ene e kwan mofa so a wo mo de epe musika yenkwankwa videos ne bi
So on the site, I don't know what this is also site to me. The say you are the mama. I think this is now too. No, I want to have the damn no site. Because I see it, I see my pocket and register billions of me, and the gas. I have that makes 57. I am complaining. I that's a serious. No, this is too Sassi. Shauja, that's the better. Other side was for the song. And that's it. Okay, just to what you are, as a better for more than 4, but the kind of level. And to the summer, as a better who are, I don't say, I don't want to say, just telling them, boom. We have found one person as a better to we are such a saying. I don't know, this is on the other. I don't know, you're so bad. Let us. Let's say you're right. I am Mama. You know, you're right. Let's put it on. Broken so the point now was in so long as a woman. But Johnson was everything so not to I had this. Oh, they'll come back to the sort of thing. To come back to so. But what you saw on those always long as a little going now. I decided to have no one now. Oh, it is so much pockets, your father says, yeah. But this is about it.
Yeah, say.
So yeah, the summer will come who say, come on.
I was a wood DC, I would see her. Excavator, no, rock as an excavator.
But what are
Excavator, no, rock as excavators.
video number as them by.
You let them on Samana.
David, now video.
Bloom. If I bloom, no matter to the sun. Bloom, and no matter to the sun. And now we came with it. I'm going to find my life.
Maybe say, look at it.
Bloom, and your picker. Don't go close. Bloom, no, rogue bloom. This is no rogue bloom. You have a car, see young woman, Galamsey. This is you. Or since I mean, come on, to man and can ask them, because of a quantum one chimney. Because of me, you know, be you to remember, Kevin Teller. Our one man is got $30,000. I don't know, Kevin Teller. Okay, me tell you 10 lawyers as I could be as one man. Obi this and one, near you to one. Say, Yamomi and Kay, and to Mammy and Canasem. Mammy can see as them. But I must say, Blum, find why Blum, and your picker.
Don't go close.
And that's 6 June. Very good. No offense. You do see Galamsey lawyer, and we show that a couple of mistakes. We show the work, a couple of mistakes. ABC is what is. Capital, I've got a retailer, or John like a retailer. Show this year more oil. Capital, or John. So this is the more oil. We are very slow.
Ejabusia adanse ni bi na media ma no hwe de water bodies na ye bremu sese mimisa achimfo a ana ochini a ye de bremu atwa omfruma se ene o mba na wo mo ni nso be na betwa omfruma the next generation omo ba o betime nya kukudu aka se ochini onu bremu ana o mu ntimi nka adentia efise ye de eni bre pesamin kuminya ena ye de sei yensuo. Now, Branton Okasa, I see, and let me throw this challenge. Emma Lance Minister, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or say I'm pass on where NDC, which Okwetiwa Easter, Obio Nimuno. One in Jinamama, the current DC, Yababe constituency chairman. So, or say, me quoting Okaye, Nati, or say, so man penny John Dramani Mahama, and then the Lance Minister, Suswampa, Niani Ampa. Say womu to Galamsey asea or their president. Any lance minister say womu mla mechino. They should arrest him. Now womunchi DC in kaho. Na fei womunchi nipa o to Galamsey. Nipa wo se nsuo. Na yanhwe baby a adanse no wo. O say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency woni o lance minister Emmanuel Kofi Amaboa. Wase monche no ono abranche fe na beku chairman abeku no mo fe no ewo Etiwa East constituency endi samayoku no o mo fe no chairman abeku wase monche no na moche na monche DC ni nso nka ho na fe yenhwe wona etu Galamsey ewo mpotemo. I've said it this morning, I'm repeating me. I say 2022 and a government of Ghana Emma to me ewo ankasni mpotemu se womunye community mining. Oma ya wie esi ade ekoso wo bia anya community mining. Obi odi excavators etu amna obia no fa ne document e kire se ya manu tumi krata se wonye community mining. Ebi ni ho eye Galamsey no mutuo. Galamsey Etiwa East ankasefo ne anyinamufo se omu DC na etu oni ne fi ya bo videos ni be o TV. Na yebe bisa se yebe we dia kwakodru fa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Minister of Lands, yebe we akwakodru da bay. Tie ye we a ne dia to gold ni nyina dia ma gold board fo ana na ye wi a e dia ne be ka kire nchirima. The next generation eba na dia ne be ka dia kire omo. Hwe bremu. Se na obi nim se 2025 bremu be ye say ya ka one man share 70s 80s and komu share 2 yansa na yeba betu enti ade na ye hu ade na awere ho sam yemo bo sei baby ye gina so man omanya ye believe say ye water bodies ebo man no ban omanya ye gini say ye kwaye ye forest ye nya so mfa so. Just look at this we e ye bremu se bia won so wo pra ebe na mo mfichire okwaye mo afom kwan so a sabi na hwe na hwe ba bia ye de ani e kire sisi a ma mimi ahoma ma yen kola no so yen sha ase se ye ebe edi enkoma meje won so wadwen chadwumadie no the dialogue show enti emra so se won so wode wadwen kire e de ba so ko YouTube so a wodo message no to ebe kenka na kama Kencity Media ma number no 0240 550899 0240 550899 eno any number anope yedi eye adwuma ntu betuma adwen ye obetuma frɛ na won so wode wadwen kire atumi e de aba na me ne me guest e betena se na fe eye dum so levi no ye de no so nsɛm atumi e de ato aso kama atumi de ama 0240 550899 hello good morning.
Hello Pacho, good morning.
Hello good morning.
Pacho, good morning.
Senior Pacho di me bi accept.
Pacho, me from Kofi-addo me kasafi akufo-addo.
Kofi Pacho yen ko eti.
Pacho, me kasafi me say oche hia wo kroma.
I funi nyina ho.
Oche hia wo kroma. Aso oche hia wa ha dia. Last 2 years me ko che bi ko ye adwuma. Let's say o hwese me nsu na ya.
Pacho manis kakra ma wa mesra wa.
Pacho na me say. It's a oche hia e wo kroma ha dia. Last 2 years, because Chebi Koya Juma. Now, I send you so no man with Chebi at the Sinakona. Sour Hen, I could see it too. Now, our dear Matin say, I'm so watching me. And that way, I say, oh, you're in it. Not yet the Galamsey about group. Now I'm peninsula. You are two.
Davi, and you know, many because last week, and you know, actually, and you see in a bahanamono. You besides, of course, no say, and yes, sanity, why in Pacho, we did not to general to Sacramento. Okay,
saying the credit, and now you repay your best watching him on the blue finny and I bet you on your baby mine.
Mr. So, Medas, Papa, Medas, say numbers no 0240 550899 0240 550899 Achemka Onubremu. Ne, Diakwa Gudroni. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Senior Pacho, do you maybe accept you?
Medende, someone mensa.
Someone Pacho, you.
Pension, I say, would you say, your mamma catch say, one penny, your mamma catch say, one penny, your mamma catch say, over to Galamsey. And so, and there, Udru, Chibi, Equa, and young Grokora. The Galamsey did the money whom be na and stop when I said in soon as I do.
Mate, that's Papa, also say, my uncle man so na yanko D and Como 0240 550899 80 and a branch and say Ghana man penny so one pass or no Casano NDC ni or two Galamsey said, yeah, one channel, now one chini DC and Franco. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I chief, but you didn't be accepted.
But I'm from Kencity Media.
Kencity Media, young way.
You know, Galamsey, no, Moyana Sano. Yankupon, one fact I see, and ya. One fact I see, and ya, you. Or President, you. Or the Assassin or Henny. Any Munipa, or Henny on the best, or chicken it, or Sham, I said. Baby to say, wakekeeping, yan, what Obi wakekeeping. Obi a class here, question.
Yes.
Now, what you want, this is a tour, and that year the best class up, and will be Johnny. What you want, my say, Edwin near to akufo-addo, what they say, John Mahamas. Why didn't I? We are leader now the man, Yankupon, as I say, you what the man are him for, and him for not baby moon, as I see a bomb in if you want them cry, almost say we are say, almost say we are say, watching me to be but as I see no more, or you near prepare so that for you to meet you home.
Medas, but was some no young fire true body in Yajuma, Mr. Hanamono, Alban, one was some no, and what to come, Mr. Young. And Yajmas, as some dear, you refuse your this network is so and anopay. My men was say. And he says, I know so ready and so tia. Said the NDC in opposition. No, must say then government. Okay, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Chief Bacho, maybe accept you.
But Mikasafi Makati.
Me pacha manis kakara minto no.
Mikasafi Makati.
Makati me pacha first say.
Efreme Ata.
Ata pacha yankwa.
Ensuno asam na omo kanu nyina se. Galamsey na mo kanu. Kana mo kanu nyina no obi ate. But abamu nipa ena yesa ade wosi. Before amam for crab come police for now omo ko akofam omo. Omo ko no ma ko jiska. Omo ko jiska. Eni pene bi wo ma ombe for makaza na ye beba ho. Enti mu success ka bi tana na mo nko di. Mo ma ko jiska. Na enti anya de say sadi ya si bitmetu. Enti asi bitmetu a de say ahemfo no ankasa ene betimi ahemfo ankasa na betimi ayede etisade na say because government in call na mbako na police for so that for omo diska they know say they are coming the omo best friend of father and they ba and eba entima mo nkwajuma because omo the bride omo so eno no mo gina so a omo dey yesa ejuma omo diska ejenya de yi police for no so that for ni na diska masa asam ni nyina ni 20 minutes ya no ade na ekoso ana nya de so bita go police for na besu mom so mu enkwadi no ma omu dikai akwa diska dada enti omu ko afra bita no omu ti aban ko for ana yeta ejuma enyi enti bita fo bam masa manosi
men so meda se papa onso betimi adwene na wode wadwen che dia but state of emergency na yesi yemfanto all Galamsey communities no so eno and one sama ko say someday and the dream say state of emergency na wunya ye pa. Hello, good morning. Yes sir, but you didn't be accept.
I'm sure for Kencity nana ya na mkasa
nana ya nkwa
I'm kaza bi saku pharmacy
get you
what's everybody and adasa Galamsey o montu entrance na fa for so no mo bia ya na e na me ya ye ana yi na akoba no sa lodi say ya topic no start here man tin ye there say the mo ya say me hati ya mo yi na ma de ba ko say omo a ya so mo fi egu ka mo ko engagement from Okoye. Which is over dance, I want to attack the Abba. It goes to see me, Catholic. The people with my mind. The chair will be
answer Edgeos, Papa. And baby, I was a CA, you know. I feel in a state of emergency here. Because for an appointee of this government, a DCE, a bayer, she said, you cry me, baby, say, dear. A mampany. Adabraka, Ono Lance Minister, mun take serious action. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I think Bachoni Udi may be accepted.
So good,
Domi Pachetio.
Some party.
Young Quay.
That's all. I crown. You see, I think you crack a more in the you. Inside the bet, and I'm for asking you. She's so mighty, seeing ever gone. And I said, more.
I say, I said, more.
At Mama, I am for no true. I am from the truth. As Kavita and Fancy, but as I have a cook in this one. For my child, I am for no more customer. Very much, if you don't come.
Mo, I'm a medas, Papa, medas say. Enti, Ochini. Misa bisabio se enye wani wu onya ofere se ene untimi nka se achemkwa wonu bremu eno betimi aka ne se untimi nka. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Apomon.
Yanko pado bako na so e
Adama. Samon.
E ba chama ne so e fro say
Also, I say Papa.
Bacho yetio.
Yes, no matter what. After Galamsey issue, or say an institution, I am for it's just something. Now, I'm a president, and now, excuse me, ma'am, what can boom, no, me just to me, no, Galamsey to me, no, me just, no more, I'm a bank. And yes, I know what this book Galam offender. You can't say, he's one idea, a young and the president of one idea, one. One of no better weapon. You see, I'm a mom was in some of foreign institutions now more to know men because assassin or I mean for that. President 40. Among the trying for the time for no more. The war is of an 16 regions. No man come one, no man de Galamsey to me now. And I got a airport. It's almost him, I won't come home. I am for no more than 16 regions. I won't come home, no man de Galamsey to me. In Siaban, because I buy on my home, I don't
Mate, Medas, Papa, Medas. One important question I'm putting beside of penny say, saying to Galamsey, our Ghana Hanamoa, in Tianka, good board and Kaya Bear establish a good board. Besides, I am no fat. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Chimba Chodi Media Safety.
The family, I want to
Okasafi.
Abi Majuma.
Bacha young quiet you.
On the India Ghana, any man, every I perform any motive stations maybe. Because and I couldn't the more better mobile sound. President in one or no 1 year, another 8 years, no. Already that's topic to Obi crew. Now, Obia Bettina 8 years, once now, so Obia Babe, or Bettina topic. It's a young Ghana question.
Enti Obiaba enti yenya ne nkosa 2 minutes kura hwan 2 minutes mama kan cho say 2 minutes ekura wo mampani he has every right say emra no mama educate to kakra tobo emra no say dia wa asase ase egina no 2 minutes ho mra ne dia mampani ti so bi tu na wo tu ase nsuo obi tu no tu ase kwaya o mampani wo every right say o stop nipa no uni Ghana hana in opposition John Dramani mama ne ndi for kan say Galamsey no se betimi akon a o mampani then government no issue state of the emergency onkai uni kroma na ne 2 minutes krawa e de na ye pesa ye biom ye nya sa o twa akoma no you see yan krokro politician bia wo kroma biom the eco's one politicians know enough money they can buy water potable drinking water bottled water the amount mabusuya o message sa wo mayire no omba no makwabro chire but the ordinary Ghanaian no tianka ase the adi bremu twa ne mfuruma only common passport kwa woni bi passport woni bi sani panade ne ye de ye no hello good morning hello good morning
good morning
chimba chodi be accept
me didn't get me from to that Kuma and Paponi we do so you would think of to that starting the motion in because MBY Ghana in Canada if we're free station
okay
I can acquire MMO me call Kumasi Saturday and I'm by Nra Ochin on you Ochin on your hino only really be our circle so me catch level ordinary on number cause we are here only the oyen Ujo hini pa unum so na unum e ma wo kom fo a wonye sade no because ye brebo Ghana me ma chi pa na ma hu se nya ma ekoso no de bia se fi away from wo hin lawyers judges no mo ya yin judges no mo wa hin amada nyame owo so no entu o nya aka mo wa hin se fi amada na judges no mo la enyo no mo call demonstrations no judges nyame owo so no enu no betuom ka because then you are bread. Or Mumbeton Suanu, Umbetna for I get foreign in Sweden, see a brochure for Abenum. But you am beside you for a deep them and say, then I have Benum. Then beside you, in Kola, you will motivate to say, ah, yes, so, you know, be again. I don't think I have Bogana Bosa. Nothing. That is any other. No more power, no more. That is a thing. No more power, no more.
Medase, I'm for Medase, Papa. Enti baby, a dread, and a DJ in Chima. We, Okoka, no busy Yanyan and manual some politics. Yanyan NDC MPP. Now, Bofrana will not and cast what Brimunu only a baby corner on the future agent with this kind of water.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Munina. Baramagra, why? Michiano.
Ojo so.
Influence somehow. Your Muyano. Onyami, bet you are Mokai Baku. Sika Mushi Power Musa. No, Moma Nipa Yanyan Suon Bumuno. Dachino. Midonyamisa, Omunkasa, Mugasu Ache. Ya Ohinafo. Yeah, and yet. Only I may fancy or can you hear?
Now, Papa, Baba, I said, as Papa was coming to me for phobia, beauty baby, agent, so mine. MPP NDC politics and man yourself, my baby agent. Now, come on yourself, the edins you in Sia will be a Benumbi. Unim baby, I'll be here, Bremus, on their survival, unim. Shediaye. Winning baby, obey here in Sue, now their survival. Shedi and Sue, aye, Bremunsu, Shediaye. I ain't funny, Jenny. Now, I ain't funny idea nature. Say it me, Danny, in Sue, Pa, Bremunsu, many say, dear. And here 5 years, 10 years, 20 years ahead of us. And here, Croy, a back and campaign. Because the kind of yadi be pay. What in Krahanoma, you may think say when you potable drinking water. 1 year you no the Ghana water on your binum. Now concrank to one na kwakwa. The source of drinking water no, I stream that down phone council no. Or call for my sebiko, or ba was sebiaba, or the bego him na wanom. Shady and soon any aye. Obi pesamin kuminya. Obi pesamin kuminya. Obi se hunu. Obi sika wo pe dia kwakoto heaven. Obi sika wo pe adia koto eternal life into hwede nsu aye. O pe sika to visa ko heaven. Hwede wo nsu. Jesus Christ. Eti ya dream the ordinary Ghanaian ya dream ho ana. The osori no pa. De nani da so nyina ne so obekwafuo mbeba. Da ko wankwafuo mu kura obuada. All consume won't mean top pure water 1 bag in Fanco. Till soon I did that quansono, send soon and so be as bones cassim. In so be and so kitrabia who be a bones cassim. In Sucasia netrical secret to him. The kamikaze a womb. Kamikaze I didn't who's you, Shady and Sunia. Shady and Sue any aye. Na ye bi say o say him fan ye de ani kire o man Ghana kokan obi say NDC kokan obi say MPP ti MPP ni NDC ni a wan ka se a wuti bremu ho so ko say nsuo ni bia na ma wudu nsuo no obeka say me ye NDC ni ma ba na wo so nsuo te no wate ana MPP ni ko du nsuo no na o pe bia survival a obeka say nsuo say bremu e me ye MPP ni ma ba nsuo te na ani ate no asa no mana no ade anye na nye ade enye no enye we ebo ma yekum nipa na sanke benya kwanya na Ghana fo nyina ye show 20 years 30 years 50 years ahead of this country ye de akire ye na ka obo se de bi e ka konemu do enye Lance Minister me say abeku a we NDC polling station chairman e wan ka se wo say Chino Oni Omampani Momachino Namunchi DC of Etiwa East Enka ho Namunche Nipa wa site Nipa o to Galamsey ewo enyinem etiwa east monhwe nipa wo se blame no what throw challenge we e the ama government aban woni minister wo se se mo pese mutu ohaw na se wo no mo a enye anadwuma na asem bia o say you should arrest him monche no na monchi DC enka ho na fe yanhwe nipa o to Galamsey e dia say mbre monsuo no awusa ma men na wase ene anopai se wanya daje na wode wajen se dia ba me da me ho na maba na answer over the weekend yewra group chairman Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong ekokoja e ya adehia e wo Asante Mampong ema wo mkokọ ye yewra dotiye na yehwe videos ni bi ne nkoma hodra etwagu e wo hono me ba yesi na me ba me na me guest e beto ankomo so mamena was say na men sound so emo akwa babiom emfa emra the dialogue show on the 2 TV so ene eye eda adwua da jumbo so many that so eye enkron ene sa anopa me guest ababe come sa ye babedi enkomo ede ama na ena anopa chairman odame kwesi apia adwane me ewo ha no sa so ena fodwo Shadrack enso so adwane me ye babedi enkomo da chairman akwa ba say last week me no share for join na baby on na no Ghana map kura no nim pa chete bia boko de oh okay anopa ye di kan abro nsem no bi so ye behwe na ya hyase emfa Galamsey hyase kwekwa na fi wi a ye mra ada ishakam for join ma hyase wo so ana chema contract
onia
senior
we the American chia o
ti for join so
na masanso chia watiefo nyina na mechia yankase papa
okay
eye da chehene kwa me akompre kwa Agyapong dinchia kese ama no na masanso chia eye business executive for Ken members
okay
obi biara wasi pose obeboa na ono abo Ken
ene so ade ho
abemo no echia o masanso chia me yankasa me peso aso eye I also work on me chrome achimda
okay
me chia obi biara
ofi achimda otako
once a while,
okay, talk about water bodies na left and right.
Okay, yeah, but so that year, as you can see, why Brimu. And the person why if suit your bonnet, why if a pair. And I think that and 7 days go upon the door. Now, Yenfa Galamsey and Chassis. Galamsey, ya sama, ya can. Now, Shimua, I think that the major problem with Galamsey, a lack of commitment on the part of leadership.
Okay.
There is no political will to end Galamsey.
Okay.
So what you say? Anofafa, you can't. But the leaders, they don't show commitment to solving the problem. Hosem. Na me share video see ne ensure brimu twegu aye poto. Like it is between na me raho. Very sad. Say it meets now memoir. You will leaders. I am trusted the powers into our leaders. Say almost steer the affairs of the nation. Yet now, am I used to your poto say ye pe goodie. We want to be rich by spoiling our natural resources. Yes, you are poto to the extent say if this should continue in the next, let's say 3-4 years, I'll see importing suba.
Yes.
Na sebi abrofono muhiya. So mu yesi ni pawo. Yes, say in Sasi, yes, say in Su, yes, say a forest. And these are natural resources and Kanyakopon dia che kwa. Yes, say me nara. Miswano. Me fracture da. Na me nana. Eye nana jesi, nyame fa ne kransi ni etwa oda bremu no ekwafuom.
Okay.
Ni edu nsu ni fifi ba bia, na de kora asebi.
Anom.
Ya nom
yakwafuom galom na de
akwafuom. Afuom ha nsu enum ye bremu no. Enehwe hwete ni nsu na ye se cocoa drink or se cocoa powder then ye who say like I keep asking myself and the problem persists because as a woman ye dey almost see was on behena ya solve they are those who are behind it. It's ain't consider ben any be just idea
say video say boy what say man for say omo DC
because if you don't have the backing of political leadership won't mean yes idea.
Yes.
So it is irresponsibility on the part of leadership. Your best say in an info. If political leaders are feeling as their last resort, yes, seremo, a chrono, a modia. Ocheman, I'm waiting for a penny, Nana. Your best say any could be a to Galamsey, yes, seremo. For the sake of posterity, money is something, but it's not everything.
Yes.
I keep saying, say, what if you become the lead producer of gold in the world at the expense of the health of the citizens? And then your arable land, your water. Look at the water bodies we have in Ghana. You're saying in soon Nyankopon kra tisro bekas nankofo we omo ye di ni nsu a me dia ma wo no omo se ni nyina se yetu Galamsey enti no going forward no it boils down to political commitment see e besre say we should all come on board. The way you creating new constituent, new regions, no. A man penny for you now board. I form a consensus in forming other regions. You should come together, devoid of political biases. We a state of emergency. The effect, it affects everybody. The implications, the health implications. Like I get surprised. It's a penny for no one say. Saying they know. They are saying
they are making money in India.
And gold board the crowd as I said, because they want to buy the gold from Galamsey. Yes. It's your best way. There should be commitment. Me patrol penny for or my penny mahama. Your best zero for nursing form. If that is the only thing you achieve at the end of your tenure, I think say you would have done a human job. Okay. We cannot continue like this. Galamsey is a national canker and it must end as soon as possible. Into the issue of Galamsey, I think say maybe see answer.
Okay. Me that say. For you.
Yeah.
Don't cry.
It does and I paid in Chabama at Ubamantin Fuina. Now much Yamian Casamana, and I'm consulting Kakabo the second. Otum for Brempon, our new fee. Betcha, Doctor Himponsia Matibu Mahini, Betcha Mantin, Echia, MPP4 chairman, or Atibu Mantin, Betcha freshman, Wakenga, and Ajiwa, and a Mama Kenyan and a pageant Chamamo. Okay. Galamsey, I think, say, Shas of Bobos and Sims, more than 2-3 years. And now, you share near Ma Akoso over the previous months prior to elections near the dinner. You know, kind of crash here. Nipa Titirua or one of being more Galamsey won some more Ghana. President Mahama Baini, he has given all of them appointments. All of them. Nimwina, or more tonight reducer from CSUs near Dinina. They have given them appointments. See, they come one or two, and I say, yes, Shamukutu passe. Sansen winning a person more propagati. Namumiki, the Ezra government, that's the MPP government, and unpopular. Said the Baya, ye being a quine, Yanaba, a Kunyamana. President Mahama Basui, near Ma, a year very notable in his government now. No? One of them, you do so. Okay. And at the next, and a Galamsey. Okay. Now, can say, say, Sabu, NDC for now about Baimuno. And someone more kind of proud to election 2024 is as though say, na enyo most of more by Muntin no more because yen pie, senior dia, the can be as we had multiple media stations. Ebimuti Kodoso, Ebimuti Pantumu, Ebimu Rosuasi, and a denchem. Eddie Afrisani will soon just to say, tell Ghanaians to say, yes, and I didn't you. Some judge Namontika said 1 week. I said, Nanado incompetent. I think if I do 1 week period, it's me stopping Galamsey. President Mahama, LI 246, we're friend the same.
2462.
2462. Or say, obey repealing law, no. Some you, young school rate, because you repeal media. As you come and no by also obey amended. But the hypocrisy nature of Ghana, you're paying for Nipa, your civil society groups, any other. That is what has brought us here. Now, it's through Pan Ghana him for. Messi Bedu baby, we are here now to Magusua. Some you win your cockraman in which more and my fans. Yes. Because more yard than Sebi and Penifua. Modiana second tenny and Tomatutu and Munimie. On my Nankasana, none of the Ashamon sa, Mona Namubedia, dear Edin Kunya, a Jamono. It is Sebi, I him for free warm son of Mombano. Sano Mutunza, sense asana, and Kagana him for Moshe and Pemuti and Pay, and Kamube Dis with the Eddie Bomb horse of him. Oh, Eastern region, Ashanti region, and Western region, and then they the most prone areas of Galamsey, Eddie him or it is uncle in near him for her. Sign him for Mutisi Crow in Nano, Juma Dieben and Mudio. A Bassi, a corporate, my penny, one more to Mutumaguso, no original, and now I don't the dear credit Montino. May catch up a say. The National House of Chiefs, Ekasi the NDC form, as topic Galamsey. It will not take up to 1 month. Galamsey activities will stop.
Okay.
Sa him for okro enkro na ye Galamsey was omo say we will stop Galamsey. There is no way. Eja him for titiri ye bebo mutiri so. Say they are the core corporate of Galamsey okruma. You can't tell me say mu issue licenses intino. Sebi you say mukro na motoso no. Sa de channel pa near de sanitation car. Ede sebie anopa ade enche ye. Ebe yegu ho excreta ebe gu ho anopa. Edika metna ko monotu. Dabi. Ye sebi mami mpai mu nka say ye yi bomba la train e di ba mu kuro mu anopa na ba soro na pa ye to bolagu a edika hemfo ba ye to Galamsey mu kuro mu no nka meka mo no atu mo nka ma no ntum ya be yesesa bi on sama ya na manfo ye YouTube ye di ahemfo ne ma na atem no some of us ye ntete ye no be ye free no we don't give ourselves into those things but mo amoso no kwan bi so no mudi fo ko he konongo osi no kwan su ko he edan ase nyina etu Galamsey anya Eastern region the last 2 years the last year obi ko ja ne nan ya wo tehwi amena bi ko Galamsey ewu ye no
esi akwado wo ha dan yetimi ba say 2-3 bedrooms no ye hu say wase enti me enkoto asaso ba bi ma na ye ntu
me say ebe kakra na ho so wonam na sa wo kwa obi be ka say dan na mintu Galamsey wase wo twen ka trema na obi hu say efi kakra so ye na mintu Galamsey wo so enti sama ye ka no President Muhammad we are not expecting anything to come from concerning this Galamsey issue. It's in a good board, no more passing under certificate of emergency, no. And on my should I say, a teacher, my person biaka good board on Wasempa. The good board, no, the Trojan horse of the NDC, or Modibedi Jimudie, near my Bonnie Biana, Bumano. That is where agenda, no, in a good board or good board. See the way a passing good board bill. More almost 180 something people in parliament. Some were passing this bill. Do you need certificate of emergency at any time? But when I say and when we in terms, say you call 4 years, or when you saw 4 years, they know. It's President Muhammad we are funding into so. A mabuni rancha mo kura hodo You be catch man opay say mo kura no mo ahemfo na ma kwame yese no. The same kuro ni nyina wi a mo beji babia mo be mfo ni ade e good ye bia ni ho a wasora na pasa me good dan ma me di bia to table so twitwa je ne enchire di apete ho edida yes e de aduane na be di aduane su fira asase mu na eba enti anopai de e kama na kusi nyina ne say Ghana hemfo mo ye di hwambo empanifo asofo titiru hypocrisy na mo di gina mo puppet so ye politics no mo mfa mo anu mbirimu na ekokokokoko ba eba besi mu nyina mana so
mase me das papa abusia ha na 2 TV the dialogue show ena waso egusu a wotie no me ne chairman odame apia ena afi fodwo Shadrack na shema di enkomo anopai enkomo ba kwa ye ba be hedi ho asem over the last week energy sector levy dumso levy d levy one city Ghana by John Dramani Mahama ne NDC aban ede ato fango ene ne nuanu makari nyina aso se Ghana ni bia no se betime tua eka yede ewo energy sector hono a ebra John Dramani Mahama 2012 ekosi 2016 take or pay contract awodo mo sign ya ede eka ebeja o man so na aban ya san kwa san ba biom obaya o se anamo otu ya won susu wan na anwa nkwa akire ekofa eka ede bla man no Ghana fo nyina nka na ho ne yentua na yebetime tua na Ghana ni bia no to fango ene ni nuanu makari nyina bia say gas ne dia akari nyina bia o de 1 Ghana city e de atoso say de be na ka na wo energy sector no yebetime atua na sajuma di ene na sese hyasie nti to fango a ko pump bia ho a kai say 1 liter bia beto bia no wenya gallon na 1 city da so to liter bia na 1 Ghana city edaso na question say abanya amanyoku a na wo position na o si e-levy opa na utua e-levy na nya by force opa na utua because minimum bi a na esese osane na yire sika 3000 na oba na be hia sika no bosome na eda nanim bosome 90 o June July August September no oba na be hia sika no ede na ade so decide say ede bia obesane 100 Ghana cedis yente no enti ene 100 Ghana cedis no ascend first 100 cedis 11 yente ade achia na wasan so ascend 100 cedis yente no o send ne sa bosome na no so ye no was send 3000 man yire yante no na we Ghana ni bia se upo umpo o cow uni cow ohum obetua 1 Ghana cedis ni bi na na yasi 11 yokotobe kuma we de ade chairman ma mention say also
unia
energy sector levy 1 Ghana cedis. And what of fuel and what to be?
Fuel they almost every 3 years jam to fuel.
Okay. And then don't tire, I didn't charge over Sato.
And then metal.
Okay.
Only a hosem. Na your memoha. And I'm penny akufo-addo. True Kenoforiata. Ede e-levy a buyer. It was 1% on electronic transactions. And no your first 100 cedis, you were exempted.
Yes.
There was broader consultation, almost year consultation, no call. If you share him for new groups, still we opposed it. I was part of the people who opposed e-levy.
Okay.
Yes, because I didn't see the need why we should be taxed for electronic transactions. Okay. Now we show more e-levy, the concern from the people was not about the percentage, Now need to any yank of way because people didn't see the need why they should pay. NDC4, led by His Excellency John Dramani, the campaign
on then to force him.
The campaign, so be year free. They campaign on the back say they are going to remove all nuisance taxes of which e-levy in the country. You say,
yeah,
ayo, may e-levy in every hall. My son's way betting tax every hall. Ye kodenya ne ya a friend is saying Tuesday numere ade chen ya almost slappy Ghanaians with 1 cedi on every liter of fuel that you buy. Yes. In the national auto fuel, let's say 100 cedis, you are paying almost 8.3 cedis. Yes. The percentage wise, 8.3%. Yeah, 8.3%. On every 100 cedis. What you say? Now, nipa ben to fuel 100 cedis. So, what to infant say averagely? So, to 500.
Motorcycles,
or motor 100. Motorcycles, auto 100 to 8.3. 8.3 cedis. Look at the quantum, the difference between 1% and 8%. Okay. Where you are buying a campaign, said they are going to scrap nuisance taxes.
Now, we are moving to taxes.
The insisted, said they had other avenues of raising revenue other than taxes. And again, so this is what we call dishonesty in governance. That is why some of us are calling for an honest leader who cannot create in the person of Honorable Ken Agyapong. Okay. What's your Honorable Ken ain't try to say emba government me had for. This year 8.3 your main policy on petroleum products. It cut across. Other than e-levy, you can avoid it. Send your Omar scenario. What you avoid it? Your strategy because say pese ubetia e-levy kra. Omani panu you cash out. So but how can you escape fuel? What is the alternative to fuel? There is no alternative to fuel. So what I say, it affects everything. It affects the cost of production. Be bearable fuel affected. And now, in any serious country, and at this thing, it has to undergo massive consultation. They didn't consult anybody. Are they almost slapping with e-levy? And we don't. And they are saying that it is going to help curb doom so. And you no credit. And you no credit because already statistics now. Even if ECG, they are able to collect all their debts, still the problems and the debt in the net it cannot be solved. It's taxes. Once it's no more general, ain't mean solving problem. It's just giving them money for them to buy fuel for the energy sector. So as it stands now, we don't even know how long we are paying for that 1 cedi extra. The main problem in the energy sector and financial, corruption and inefficiency. Until we get professionals who are devoid of corruption and who are willing to place the interest of the nation at heart, these problems will continue to persist. Okay. Almost slappy as 1 cedi. Benya a friend is saying, opinion leaders to say frankly, could you more? Troy say, oh, it is day robbery. Almost it. We have people who are preaching say we should support it. These are the same people who fought hard against 1% e-levy. Now you are saying that we should support 8.3. And to show more a dishonesty on the part of the presidency. There is no commitment. Okay, they don't have any plans of alleviating the plight of Ghanaians. I just work at hospital now, uti oya. A doctor say, okay, may you uti arem the abeshi wofu. And you know, all Robbie Peter to kill Paul. And you know, I'm calling on all opinion leaders. So we should rise against this 1% because it's going to cause undue hardship on Ghanaians. Governments should start looking at pragmatic alternatives to solving our problems.
Okay.
We should stop overburdening people by imposing taxes on the petroleum, so a inelastic demand.
Yes.
So no matter how you increase prices, there is no alternative to fuel.
Unlike e-levy,
you can't avoid it. So what I say, until they keep slapping us. And if politics is all about imposing taxes, then anybody at all can be a president. Yeah. So what I say, until also a bino at the innovative means of raising revenue. When you listen to Honorable Ken, he talks about tourism. He talks about agriculture. These are alternative strategies between are raising enough revenue for the entire country. We should stop the politics of dishonesty. Okay. So what I say, yes, the confidence that the people have in you, it will dwindle. And you know, actually, muye Ghana for baby abedu die. Honorable Ken remains the only alternative. Yeah, because he's the only man he bet me trusted with his words. Okay. So no man penny Mahama started here. You see, I'm going to best one.
If you're not,
and then we should be expecting more offset taxes.
Because that's 6 months.
Yes, 6 months.
So this is just the beginning.
More are coming. Because when they said they were removing e-levy and other taxes now, they were questioning, so where are they going to get the money to make up for taxes no more year for? And they're not much to top up. So see where we are. Until they be no, there will be new taxes. Okay. Until best rate, you train or pay. Now about we there, Ukraine, and there is this argument say they are making say reduce fuel prices. So if they should bring in this one CDR, it's of no effect. Now, what sort of argument is that? And you called on GPRTU, so I'm first by 15%.
I'm not saying now I'm told you about the enemy.
I don't go that way. And you know, Ukraine, I don't have any confidence in this government because I know say they have no other strategies other than tax impositions. And to Ghana for we should brace up, but actually muye Honorable Ken beba. Okay. Now man afan to mapa.
Mate, me da se pa chema oda me da se. Ma men ko for Johnson na for Johnson fan adwunchem na for Jo. Yantin.
Okay, me da se. I think say your platform we are said there me no da medical canon. I say the educating people. Yes. There's some sort of argument outside the man for a boss with the BI who did the Eka Sebio MPP Aban Bar Akunyaso the 7th of January 2017. No, na dum so Eden Mahama Sobi dum san san ye fio. So be here no paya. We want to tell you point blank say even as at March 2017, there was still dum so. Now, doom so, Mahama never solved the problem of doom so. I'm making this reference because I never be a TCC. D-Levy sama ye can. It is with regards to doom so, I come to see anything heading. Ye can't want someone no pay. Obian fan of phone, baby, will be go to City FM Online on the 1st of March 2017, as reported by City FM Online. Doom so wouldn't have happened under. Wouldn't have returned under NDC John Jinapo. Okay. You quoting in March of 2017. Was it doom so wouldn't have happened if NDC had won power in 2016? What it means is say as at March of 2017. Okay. No doom so still.
Yes.
Oko graphic online. 2nd March 2017. Power outages can be blamed on NDC John Jinapo. Oko Ghana Web. 28 February 2017, John Jinapona say beg NDC to fix doom so. Entine, sa non-funny sa misinformation at NDC for the social media. Modernity platforms so cast sebio Mahama SOV doom so and san obana. There is no truth in that. No Mahama never solved doom so in his time. Ojaho as of 2017. May catch them go. These are repeatable platforms.
Yes.
I mean, and across board, even all media firms, major ones, which this station is part, news outlets, as at the first quarter of 2017, say all media stations were reporting on doing so, even when another was elected as the president of this nation. Entine, Mama sa jandam nane sa entrona mudino at 20 day. Encha ebemne. Share NDC for now want to say na your top petro 17 cities. Ena Mahama Bay, you know, you say a ton of 12 cities in Tino, a buy natural 5 cities, yenye day, young money move 1 city, people are complaining. A horse to be young hardy. May build them a point to be young hardy. As at the 20th of January 2025, as reported by Ghana Web, Neko online baby, Neko filling station baby, Unimogana be say, or more from records mount. As at the 6th of January 2025 year wumi. Yemi say I want say near top petrol saying.
It was 14.9.
Yemi say I want say near top diesel saying. Nasa and Trona with the number until 2. And this phone say, Mahama Crass say, you know, Ghana for the chant to yes. Now Ghana for the sabi you if you are you know the in petition bidnum gusuna no be on the 6th of January 2025. Adia Bechiamia hand over power, Amazon Dramani Mahama. Now a liter of petrol, I have 14.99. 14.99.
Almost 15.
Almost 15 cedis. Now diesel, I have 15.6. As of January 2025, there is no filling station in this nation that was selling fuel for 17 cedis. So, and you know, correct, me say, kona kwa check it. For every filling station that were around, ask all the OMCs that were around, they say, as at the 7th of January, you hand the power. Amazon Dramani Mahama no fuel price the same. Enti mo ya mo hypocrites, mo fu professors, US to sena motista bontina mo fu. And every insemhunu bia you are defending it no. You should educate the people. And as I Ghana for no, and we are in an era of internet. BBI is already available on the internet. We should educate ourselves. My NDC phone 2 for money or minister 4 years no mobile. No money I want to go papa. As I eti near tofu what I mean 14 you know as at 7th no even as at the 20th of January near 12 liter of petrol 14.99 and then okwa nimu heya filling station ho kwa board no so ya motor super that is petrol for 12.49 the difference is 2.5 that is 2 cedi 50 pesos. From January to now, the difference is 2 cedis 50 pesos. And now, they are selling diesel for a friend is saying 12.89. 12.89. Yeah, your calculation be no pay. As of January, now 15.6. 15.6 minus 12.89. Saying 2.71. 2 cedis 71 pesos. And comparing the price of super in January, and now handing over Abemai power, Mahama no. I fuel
the company
super no swatted by 2 cedi 50 pesos. This is swatted by 2 cedi 71 pesos. And tomorrow be never being say near turn 17, near turn this price. The price you are quoting for 17 was as at 2022. When crude oil prices were almost sold for $120. Yes, I'm going to do for and this for now. You want to do any politics with everything. No, checking the price of crude oil on the world market as of January 2025. Let's check crude oil in the month of May. I saw it almost about $25 between this period. No, and tomorrow be a general being country say Sabio. Government of Ghana does not have any control over fuel prices. Yes. Everybody knows. Any penny for you are telling people say, some more general the answer to 2 1. Mumisa was a petrol no swat in see the 1 CD 2 liters. Mumisa was say petrol no was cost Radiana buying a bay. That should be the caveat in the bill. Near country will say at every point of fuel price, ever could be a time near 20 January. The government will take the 1 Ghana city from there.
And it says what no the 1 CD basi tria. A cosra obey Friswana.
It's a good question.
In January, in March, I buy a presented budget. Ghana no. On the already there's a levy per the Esla no. There's a levy of 0.95. That is 95 pesos. Like 5 pesos. 1 CD on super. 0.98 on diesel. What you say? Almost 1 cities. Agyapong when you almost 2 cities. And I told you don't be deceived. And now online, I check say yes, yeah, the baby what do we call it? Debt. But John Jinapo say, yeah, the baby to full at your power.
Eti wanji sika Ghana for won't mean.
Yes, you can. Eti mo bisa mo say MPP aban na free so no. When ye ji ni sika say ye de kwakoye den. Ye de kwakoto to full abe power.
In 2015, John Dramani Mama catch Ghana for say ye pese kania ni gina so a
we should ready to pay more.
Enye crowd say be try more. E be try bebre.
Ma menche do ha.
Asan aba obaya say ye pese kania ni gina so de ya. Ena I say ya na be tuetues kan ti aye nobo o.
Noboa pa.
Noboa na esi aban na ye do no. One Ghana for do noboa. Unim noboa ne say chairman odame na ati ne koko. Ana ne koko no so ono nko ntimi no. Within 3 months ntimi no. Ana 1 month ntimi no. Enti say community ne wom no. Ye koko farmers 100 a. De be ne say within 100 days no. Eti etu do nyina koko asiwie. Enti chairman odame na be sha ase a na ye nyina yakọ. Ni akọboa no na one day ni ado awie. The next day, near Sanso call Chairman Forge or no, say, I could one near Donina de Awie. If one more near Bow so. Say, I buy and say Benyan Caniana at Demunan Canin, say Jansodia, yes, here no boa. And no one say, Betty Jessicano, near the Ama buying, no tofu and Ediaba. Tis here Jessicano, Nas Canabeson, Fueno, Galamsey, no corner quarter 1.5 bar. A son Ghana for a Bessan Jessica Cotobu. Is there no boa?
Already the full electricity 40.75.
40, yes.
It's radio. Your car price increment. You check idea from what I've said no is on the internet. Check say the prices of super any petrol all this period now any diesel no in January no for compare it is reported on Ghana web. Go and check the prices. There is nowhere see a fuel no another hand over fuel 17. It is nowhere like that. Go and check the price of crude oil in that time January and the crude oil in May price even as at today Monday yesterday no crude oil prices are out. The difference from January to now is more than $20 per barrel. Crude oil can go as far as $140, which is a BBC. By the end of this June, you see the crude oil prices to go up. If you are a person that will follow forest and those kind of things, you realize crude oil prices are going to go up. Yeah, cap price incremental. In the history of Ghana, from the year 2000, John Dramani Mahama, for the last 20 years, he is the first president in Ghana where increase a friend is saying, what the tariffs, actual electricity. So there is no precedent. From mills time, now the first year, or they or increasing prices. You heard the cumulative increment in the price of tariffs. John Mahama time from 2009 from mills by move to 2016. The more increasing tariffs by 294.6%. As we are making PURC. Among the prices about every increment of PURC on quarterly basis. It is gazetted. As we are go on the PURC platform. It is online. Kwachaki say within the period 2009, EBPM 2016, all the gazetted reports on increments, go and add the percentage. You read the cumulative increment, it's around 294% in the period of 8 years at NDC bar from 2009 to 2016. We should tell even in that era we were in serious doom so and be manda. Yes. The far MPP time from 2017 EBPM 2025 fire 2024 now. The total increment on board that is NDC there for the 8 years more average increments 36.8%. That's almost 8% every year. We are not more full by 36 every year. Electricity tariffs no more by 36. Now say Omashe easy this year and 14%. Yes. And at the end of this quarter they will increase it. Yeah. MPP within the last 8 years, you increase the cumulative increments 57.5%, 57.45%. It is on the PURC platform, and it is gazetted. The average increment, is 7.2%. You heard NDC year 2013, increasing by 58.9% the whole year. 2014, 28.4%. 2015, 90.9%. NDC. 80 out of the 8 years, within 7 years, I'm to full MPP. 2019 yet full yet your friends say COVID time yet ECG tariffs no water tariffs so by 17.46%. Yet is so
yes.
2020 there was no increment. 2021 yan to ECG any water bills mu. 2022 yan so the yan Fabian Jade anka ho. What you say? This is the difference you know. John Mahama eto to ni mabo mu a sa D-Levy no odi ban. Me say aponche kura na ebi ka no. Ojan ebi ka no. So ofa unkosu afiri doma na so odi ba akra beton a ebi ka no. Ofa ponche from Damanguna de ba akra beton a ebi ka no. Etimu da man tra ho na bibia mo de be politics. The said the be ya said the etiman mu a obi koto ade a onfa party card nko. Me say said the oman bi ko bia ye nyina ye de. Etimu bi. My last thing, the effect of idea in idea to be do han say yes ECG den edika enti den ye wa ha dey me say who say eh den na saka we buy President Mahama in 2014 August sign PPA deals as part of the deal no take or pay agreement say mati school go school kola ma ko ketra so no aduane mreme ketra waka ketra say da bia aduane bia be bia meto ozo kola 300 into the 800 bra kwa beto ope beto. That is nhihye bone a NDC aban de komu in 2014 2015 and the dia beduru ha NDC efira konwa so in the year 2016 no na the energy sector eka da ho no 21.864 billion
21.864 billion.
This is recorded in Institute of Physical Policy, page 7. And go and find out. It is there. The explanation of this, and it's a ECG, a Canada ECG, as a 2016. I am hand you over. 9.452 billion. VRA 9.5 billion. Gridco 1.147 billion. TOR 1.6 billion. Amount for business and another budget Esla. Then on the year, Mumisa Endis in your hand. Uncle checking the TOR TOR does not owe us as we speak. It means her Esla now business said go and ask. This is where some of those legacy payments, went to. Okay. Sasika car muja for 21.864 billion. Sometimes if $1 crumple 4 cities NDC eja ka $4.5 billion. Now do we feel you must say Canada say 2.5 billion. Do say dollar no poko soro. TMC I say among these two governments, one year incompetent, one year inefficient in the crisis of friend is saying Russia Ukraine, we were still giving power, water to people for free. NPP time at Kunyanya we in 2024 now in our total power energy generation added 1,600 megawatts. Obi beka say nya draw beka ntro na midi ko energy ministry ko check platform ko check say in the year 2017 MPP added 603 megawatts. Ye ka se be chiri me wa Aska add 188 Asogli 188 car power add 235 NDC add almost 450 from American car power 2014-2015 normally count. MPP free in 8 years no. It added 1,600 megawatts. 2018 MPP added 490 megawatts. 2019 239 megawatts. 2020 161.55 megawatts. 2021 79 megawatts. 2023 19 megawatts. And 2024 free to 56 megawatts and only free early power. In some and buy. So this is the efficiency when you compare these two governments. And Tigana for more banting and a Bibian more abandonment, more hypocrisy. And actually you can't say anything about it. Bill na 11 and nobody forced anybody to pay D-Levy. And now what if you now someone come a beer, you pay D-Levy. Yes. D-Levy bit. What's one come a beer with your D-Levy? Ubo with your D-Levy. A higher by your D-Levy. Obia betia. Na monka who say driver for na media politics year campaign the NDC somebody media campaign no. Mo hwe who say yes adi electronic toll bebremo mo betia. Ahocha mo bekomu mo hwe o. Mo ho bekire mo papa. Na se yetima we mu a sabi o obi mfa NPP NDC card nkoto ade no. Je bekosu bi ye nyina etim. Ahemfo a media politics mutimu bi. Asofo mo gina papa so didi na nando ataminya. Mo nyina mutimu bi. Sabi o or church member ebe charge their bro and then the normal Uber driver from the first of a month to the last month, 1 year delivery, which almost 1,200
for a month.
For a month. Now, what you're showing us offering, what is your if you know my concourse seminar, moon, you can find your concourse seminar, and Bacano Cray, Madame say. Mr. Somedas, Papa, I said, but energy sector, Honamona. Records are on MPP, born home. The records is there.
Evidence. Evidence.
Evidence, no. Do you have my cresa? ne just say MPP aban no born homode NDC aban no won so aso adwen che o de ko YouTube ze sia na for message nkokoto won making kana kama na metumi e de ama ofan ye druso no Ghana Registered Nurses Association woman sema wono ade atoja chairman amemra sa na sifo yi
yeah I think it's a
administrator or a hospital administrator.
Oh, okay.
The health administrator.
Health administrator.
Yes,
oh, okay.
Okay. Only a minute for your share.
So,
yeah, almost how many years in it?
I think since 2013-14. 2013-14. So like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
More than 10 years.
Oh, okay. And if I come now, same
because my background into health, you know, and so when issues about health come to play, I'm very interested.
Okay.
In the health sector, no, there are two main categories. There are the clinicians and the non-clinicians. Now, clinicians near Omwa, the activities are directly related to the healthcare, like doctors, like nurses, pharmacists, and a non-clinicians near support services, administrators, accountants.
Okay.
So those who activities directly impact health, no, are the clinicians.
Okay.
Now, untimi, one of the very important people in the health delivery process in the hospitals, are nurses for.
They form about 80% of
staff. Sebi, a doctor for striker, impact no a devastating, but a nurses for striker, a more devastating. At every sector in the healthcare, no, there is a nurse, from OPD to omni. I have for netina ward. Sebi unyareda enkoda warda. The important nurses for who on fast papa. Enyuma mu ye, nyema pepa. Sebi eni nyai pa. So nurses are supposed to be one of the category of workers. Osanki tio mo ke ye pa. Okwa bruchra. So nurses are well paid. Yes, the profession is very lucrative outside Ghana. Now, between these two governments, NDC and MPP, MPP has shown the commitment. Say nurses are always at their heart.
Yeah.
And that's for the police even a friend is saying nursing training allowance. Look at the number of nurses MPP are buying So what you say? They recruited a lot of nurses. MPP recruited a lot of nurses. NDC Baba Swape, Yasaki Omunina, Akufi, on no grounds. Yasaki the basis say they are not qualified. We are sacking them because they were employed during MPP's era. And you know, they are demanding for some important conditions of service. Some critical allowances like responsibility allowance, uniform allowance, and they also asking, say about 5,000 necessary. Or maybe school or mutifino. Abino should recruit them. That is the basis of their strike. There are certain allowances which are due them. Abino into a clothing allowance, or more responsibility allowance, and they are also asking for say about 5,000 necessary midwives. Or maybe school. Oh, the upper check statistics. The number of necessary MPP employee.
Yes, 2012 to 2016.
Yes. They recruited a lot of professionals in the health sector. Oh, by wow, promising 24-hour economy no. And we expect say more nurses to be recruited no. The SIM was an asakio. It's your best buying. Say, I understand the Labour Commission, Eco Court. They are seeking an injunction, a very restraining them from continuing with their strike. I don't think that this will help. Okay, because as the banter is going on, near all suffer, the average Ghanaians. People are dying. The vulnerable, pregnant women. They are at the mercy of this.
Because the nurse near Juma just 1 hour.
Me say
the kind of people rush to OPD, you have no idea.
What do you call ward?
Medina Hospital bed 3 hours.
Only a ward nekohe. Sebi omo muti min yoma 9 and that's what they boa. And you know people will die. And as the strike is prolonging, death people are dying. And as soon as possible, we are calling on the government. Say he should meet the nurses and then unsolve their grievances. The sooner the better. Because as it's protracting, people are dying. And when people die, you cannot bring them back to life.
Yes.
And you know, your best say, or my penny Mahama, Modi a campaign. Pard and for said they were thinking that NDC was going to offer a better alternative to them. But there's no better alternative under NDC. And your best stress, say as soon as possible, they should meet the leadership of the nurses.
Okay.
They should reach a consensus. And then this strike should come to a halt as soon as possible because lives are being lost. And then when you lose lives, you cannot bring them back to life again. And I think so on the issue of nurses now.
Okay. For you.
Okay. I'm going to be very much passionate about nurses issues.
Okay.
So the Minua or Damekano. We know that we are from way back from 2012, 2013, 2014 there. Yeah. Near Atibi Government Hospital.
Oh, okay.
But before some about and I'm District Health Administration, District we all know.
Okay.
Yeah, sure hono.
Okay.
Now I'm a statistician or
okay.
One of those things need say na you call facilities no.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm reporting here that I was so much involved in it. We're helping the immunization of those things. No. But we are not nurses 40 party. Oko and Ketepa, Asubone, and 2 minutes all those areas. Now I know all those areas.
Oh, okay.
Now sub you answer me can hey nurses for my billion year no be post to makodu. Review. Obi o free Accra ha. Ya post na koto nchenchere me kwa wasa na meka no. Achiri babi. Sabi mo fan chem life kura mpu no. Ohu so about life because watana wa ma one microphone in life I pay
community for you.
These are the people I hear you. Omu posting baby do matutu nurse for standard of living. Obi nurse ni bi okra Ghana ha. TV cramp no in the past 2 years ko onhwe bi da. Because community ni are posting light ni wo
mfutu kwan.
Omo kwa immunization you see pictures of it on online. Go and check.
Yes.
Nurses for chance so then check onini adini na mu ko. Nanka. Any adi gunso mu na nurse ni na mu na matechemu. Na nurse ni ahu asem ba NDC for better platform say night angel ekunu no ye adwuma wo NDC ni na atia monten e ka say night angel kunu ye adwuma no sebi you security time no me dey funponko ne ade nam no e dey sa ne man ne wo ha ye ne dey night angel otua international fees otua ode ne back international school night angel no otua I friend say D levy night angel no contribute come here the top hard etimum ensam bi ho ba just am kase mba na politics a yeah, na very disheartening. Na Ghana for na yam fanye because and some be a person ye can't or my people who want to find a way or to politicize this. Even next unions, your demonstration in Krumpono, they are divided. Forgetting say the benefits the more one if you no. They also benefit from all of these conditions of service. The other people UPMG, Fakatri for any other people so Kobi. And they are amateur so. Mumisa mo say mo best condition of service and na mutimu no. Nurse for Ghana mo best condition of service na mutimu no. Say na me ti Accra ha na mu say nurse ni kwetimi high down we be say sprinters Hacho Legon Hills ni Legon na dental area ho dansuma na mo wan be say salary be na nurse ni je otimi di high down sand factory troko adwuma.
They support it.
Matia nurse for ni teacher for asetena mo abrabo wo ma wemu na nya kono asefima nkasa. It nurses for kuna amatu amado sasha me before monkasa. I am telling you sir and dollar no come for so miano ko na bezi 10 point something na mo say mo miano ko no. Yemi say I will say how much in dollars are we paying a Ghanaian nurse in a month compared to what we are paying people in the UK, in the US, in Sri Lanka, even in Dubai. How much are we paying them there? South Africa, how much are we paying them there? Forget to say Ghanaian nurses and doctors and health workers, they are the most sought after health workers in the world. I am telling you. And then a mom born in this born here and for this one. I'm cutting close, may cutting MPP NDC because a human nurse for politician be anyone standard or what Batman by nurse or say we work when you saw in Bako UK or man at Ghana has said young fan uncle Chuchuga upper east Kobe or her friend Chuchuga send it back and quiet nurse or surround upon it benchina and Procone Fumuponko and Machire. One I didn't Babacotos on quay. But what did the Ghanaian Nini Pana Aqua show say on quest Juman or what you say? And now my mom born in this Bonnie and penny for any Ghana for my entino. And the Ghana near or degree nursing or bridge to be to be some fan chame. Or come Richard Crana,
Ajuma bi obi opese woye
because it's pain.
Yeah, it is pain than the next oye wahano. See the number of people that left Ghana for UK to do even just go and do care jobs, not nursing or care jobs. Kohe ateti won go to social media and merwane kokoro ateti ntesuo egu Ghana for
jobs.
Na ye pay for no akando what wo hwe na health minister MPP tanu wanu dem then de bibia and this is only rewarding nipa no man sharp. Akanda na ho no the first degree or statistics and mathematics me failed. The second degree or law. He has no background in health. I didn't think that we were pointing nipa as a sensitive ministry as the health minister. At least for Dr. Paniko to work, for nurse ni Paniko to work, issues nipa the person understand the plight of the people. Over the weekend, over last week, the guy is just being so emotional and so petty about nurses for issues, Say yes, some years, some American nurses for being going to 2 years.
Nipa
yes.
That is a sad aspect.
Yeah. So why what na kunkrase any villages and nurses wo wa o rebe ho obi wo kra wo friend nne see ekoye program akra nurse ni sese no ataro de beba no e just what na kurase wa
compare mo ni omo won ni mate won kan na
oba ferry
yes
what you say oba ferry you hear the standard of living at Antadia nurse for Elkomo hospitals omumia ayi ekuro akese
sikuro
ayi midwives for yi omoji awa Antadia omni omani hu. Nessa be say too much juma. Na mumu too much juma na mote parliament and they take other places am wo ye no. Emfa so munya no. So we teacher na akoye politician. We yonku teacher betimi ne no compare wo.
Dabi.
Monya sika, mo de koto ade am ko de koto pad. Nurse for no ho, nurse for aban we anya sika e de koto pad. Say among the priorities in an pad nema number one priority. Mo na mabonte say omani mu ayefo, omani mu ayede, omani mu koso. Mutimi charter flight almost costing the cost of about $400,000 and ma Vice President say on to confirmera the health system in Ghana so we year in opposition now could the black and some George money them I my Bamia Yarami had no TB the Enfano UGMC. I didn't know how many yard and one fan to I drop on so a hospital because you people are not paying attention to some of this system. When you MPP were in this system, when it comes to the health matters of this nation, you can't tell my man your phone and no munyas politics fina Ghana for Mabuno. I didn't idea on her a bar said. About we be there say or man nurses 4 years more appointment. They are crying because about 5,000 of their people who were employed late last year. Now mind some teachers 4 years yeah the other nyanka say NDC for mo fam card na mo ntino. This is what we want to speak to the Ghanaian youth to say. Am your phone they are thinking about themselves, their family first. And so now antisabio what your social media bibiaba na the bayama yourself who the bedi their tema. Wo no mame ene wabusuafo dachi na wo de shamene mu the Ghanaian youth mo ani na ho nurse for 5,000 NDC for nim MPP for nim PNC for nim Kube for nim Akroma for nim. So why would you want to politicize some of these issues? Nurse for strike no more your best Ghana suffer for one of the people and they say nya twom suban eko romo mu say all of them have taken center stage. A friend is saying, Sofu how original puppet so abose or sonason 823 MPP Jare no. Sofu original puppet abose acromati is so why not here and track a send of Sofu for original puppet sudi. These things they are doing to your people, their church members. Mon pine monum na mon kanchera by and say and tetiani tetia what the Ghana the civil servants, civil workers no komuno ayasifin and we should better the living standard of our people. Nani pay to Krobia and Uzbekistan, even Afghanistan and see what you know. Ghana and Inko, they will rather go and do that because in Penifona, the man shop Monsana Zika, Woodwaha, Damoha, Timber. Our problem of this nation is not anything, it is the leadership problem. And Penifo ya to about mom somebody else, no Pina, no Korean, Mamma Buma, among some fantastic idea, you see my way because it is just about themselves. More minister, Nama as a health minister. By the time we finish, we'll be anyone who goes school, we are normal by Juma, where do they get their money? When him say, Obia ni MP salary you mean benefit. But at the end of the day, these same people will become wealthy overnight.
Now question is the youth of this country nti enimana yenim. See enim we nyina. But ye ma ye ho kwan na ye tumfutu agu yani na ye de adwen akwakodie akire afa be wie akire na ye no na ye ho akire ye.
And na ohene bitimi tena bonten up to 2 a.m. No or train deputy minister but or train MPP so omra because of so called them emulation. We have all sold our conscience to politics both MPP NDC. You tina we dey adwumaye aban si mi twa bet mama kono kutwa mo bet na electricity bill dem 2 mama. Now what will defend this aban we? Dey na how ti. Aban say
this year in the budget na aban read and you na make go and find the 2025 budget and read aban say on your recruitment omo mawu omo pension on your replacement now we baburu to hold defend this aban way na then how it is and then how it as Ghanaian say aban say we baburu no we university we nursing we teacher training college we ti fie okran sa de djuma me aban me mfa na mbom me party people de me mom appoint omo am konto kwa di nkosasem di obisabio edi omati during campaign time no enyo no nyina na appointment no amount for required house certificate kutam kra na yes say fata mummisa mo say yes MPs BG double salary ye do mo court e go see say who nurse ni my mistake aban nye mistake no tu double salary in 3 months they go certificate ubedem na say ni crofo we defend wo
dabi
say ni po we defend wo
in defend wo
obi the fake certificate aban appointing say onko da national health insurance bill so at the board no so and it took the intervention of certain media people and media houses to draw the government's attention. So it means that we have appointed incompetent people ruling this nation. It is you a no buying a coffee banner, home to share that one, a yes, share Bonia, and Kiako Kotobekumba buying. It's Ghanaian youth, we are telling you, say, a new mati true, and the most paramount, and the ISA Abambia, a new muscle. Honorable Agyapong has promised, he has demonstrated it all around. What check out new man now around. We are looking for a leader that will come to Ghana one day and give the youth of this nation some hope. That's his first strike, you know. Monfa injunction near the man kwachiro so munya strike no monfa de ese fato no
emfa mom mate me das papa enti eguso ahwe nim se dache e dan a Ghana no e benyo candiphobia obeboa Ghana se de nyina ehwe na Ghana so etime afa na ntima pa afra ye de yenkomo twetwe na ebesi akwekwa na mamemfa birthday si entwamu na yenko eja no yenko yanimu ana we say happy birthday to Akosuya mother. Happy birthday to Akosuya mother. Or say Nyankopon enchirao na onka ho na wanya okese papa. Sounds so na we say happy 70th birthday. And the picture that so no Akosuya picture no na eda eso no ne ho fe papa happy birthday enko emfa emma we kwasinisin na ede emfoni ba kwasinisin say she happy birthday osi Nyankopon hira na onye okese papa kopim say obe kese pa beautiful baby girl pa Nyankopon hira we say happy 70th birthday happy 7th birthday to Obapa Ohenewa Efia Afram of Paris Royal Academy Race Junction here efri omame na papa Mr. and Mrs. Afram Honomo happy birthday to baby girl Nyankopon hira wate na wonto nkwanam said da wanum tie no emfedi da wate said we ho wanim sa akopem se obenyine na wababa ye panyumpa aboa na Ghana etimi afa ntuma pefra we nso say happy birthday to Lisa o say Nyankopon hira na wanya okese na onka ho papa Lisa mfoni no na eda eso kama no kwekwan ba kwa mde twato o say happy birthday nkoma Erica also o say Nyankopon hira sister Erica Nyankopon hira na wanya okese na picture ade ba na do achi akire wanim na aba no mo enti happy birthday Nyankopon hira na wanya okese o say minya na tu kasafidie kakaka so na men wish you happy birthday emfa emma no ntebusia aha na yede yenkomo twetwe ne nyina no yede ebeba na wie ya no pa ma memfa nchakese very good morning enko emfa ma Mr. Isa Mahama ona oye Eastern Regional boss at the Lands Commission no anopa Nyankopon hira na onka ho nya okese pa se wo hwe na tu na ugusua ebekoso hwe na tu Nyankopon enya okese sanso ena aye